Hi guys, we're live. I think
Ah,
maybe.
hey,
Probably.
everyone.
We're
I think we're
probably
live.
live. It's
Let
very
me
likely.
let me check. I have a pulse. I think
Oh my
we're
god.
live.
Wait, yeah, there.
Yes, yes, and because we have a pulse, we are therefore which game first? Because it is Monday night and we are playing a board game online live. And we
Yeah.
thank you for joining us once again this week. Hope everyone had a good week leading up to this particular Monday. I am Evan, joined by Mike
You know me.
and Ed.
Hi guys. Don't mind
All
me. I'm
right, I
trying to
think
adjust this thing over here because
no problem. Do you need more time, Ed? Do you need me to kind of talk about some
yeah,
stuff?
sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
stall. We got to stall.
So, know any good jokes? No, I don't.
Great job,
Okay.
Evan.
Hey, Slapian, how you doing?
What's
Happy
up?
International Live Day. Yes, it is International Live
What does
Day.
that
Thank
mean?
you. Oh, well, all around the world, people
Uh-huh.
celebrate the fact that live streaming happens.
Really? That's a
According
thing?
to Slapian and Jason too. Hey, Jason, how are you?
Jason.
So,
What's up?
I think actually, let me check. Yes, we have invented something called International Live Day. Hello,
Live
Al
Day.
Hernandez.
Celebrating
Good to see you.
streaming across the world.
So, we have begun a new tradition, and 250 years from now, our
Uh,
the future generations will look back on this day and this moment and say, "Wow, those guys, they really came up with something that
It's
allowed
something.
Ed extra time to
Yep.
do what he needed to do."
Yep.
All right.
That's
I think
important.
I got something set up. Hopefully this.
Something.
We're
Okay.
playing around with Yucata. We haven't come
Yeah,
back to
some
this interface in a
Yeah,
while.
it's a little tricky up in this
I had
joint.
the brilliant idea of choosing a game in Yucata tonight. I had the more
Mm-hmm.
brilliant idea of choosing a game that looks nothing like the game itself, as far as
How are we
what
gonna
I can
judge this
tell.
later?
I
What's
have
going on?
no idea, but we're doing this. It's Mottainai, Mottainai is the name of the
Mottainai?
game. Mottainai. I
Mottainai is
think.
I think how I saw it pronounced when the designer was talking about it.
Oh, well, that would be the authority. Hopefully, it knows how to pronounce it.
I was watching a
and
YouTube about it earlier.
Uh-huh.
yeah, so what? It's card game. It's cards,
Mhm.
and what are we going to be doing with these cards? The cards are multi-purpose. Ed, do you think
Mm.
you could? The rules to me are not exactly easily
Intuitive?
explainable.
Yeah.
There's kind
Okay.
of a lot going on with
Mm.
these cards because they serve like every card serves like 4 or 5 different purposes.
Yeah,
Can I
that
guess? Yeah.
yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait. Let me see intuitively what I think these cards do. They look like they have orientations, and they look like they have different actions on depending on which orientation. So you might use them as a resource. You might use them to do an action to use resources with.
Mhm.
And they are color coded, so I'm assuming they have to do with different types of resources depending on their color. Like this card with socks on it is cloth,
Mm-hmm.
bells are metal. So I think you're gonna have different a bunch of cards that you're gonna either have to spend a certain amount of resources to do something, or use them to actually do the action of using them. Am I wrong?
You're mostly right. Yes. You're basically
Mostly
it.
right. All right, good.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So we are acolytes at a Buddhist temple,
Oh,
and
okay.
we're
Heading for
basically
set
gonna be making items for tourists to visit. Basically,
stocks.
we have
Okay.
a gift shop, and
Hmm.
we have a gallery, and that's gonna be your east wing and your west wing. And there are 3 ways the game ends. That is, you go through the deck, and the
Hmm.
game's over. If one of the players get up to 5 items in either their gift shop or in their gallery. Now,
Or
each card, as you said, had multiple things that can be used for, but one of them is the name at the top. It says an item. You can
hmm
craft it for its item. In order to craft it, you need to get resources of the type you see on the bottom. So, if you have a purple card, that means it's a card that required paper to construct, and it'll tell you need no. Each card also requires a different amount of resources based on the type. So, your paper cards usually only require 1 paper to make.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
No, or no, it's gonna be 2 of something, 3 of something, 4 of something. based on what those items are, and it could be metal, cloth, paper, or let's see, stone. I think is another one. So there's 5 different types of resources: stone, paper, stone, cloth, clay, and metal.
Clay. Oh, that's the one I missed.
Clay.
Okay.
Okay, and so all of the and all of the cards can be one of those resources based on the color, as you anticipated. There's also 5 different types of actions that you can do, and that is what you see on the left-hand side of the card. Is what type of action, and those are either a clerk, a monk, a tailor, a potter, or a smith, and those are also all directly correlated to the color of the card. All your pink cards are clerks, potentially. The green ones are monk, the tailors and potters and smiths and so on, okay, based on the same color coding. Now, on your turn, you're going to have a few things you can do. And kind of like what we did in one of the other games, it's your turn. You're going to do everything you can on your turn. It's going to be the next player's turn, okay? You're going to have, and then on the morning, first you're going to see if you have more than 5 cards in your hand. If you do, you have to discard down to 5.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Then you're going to take a card that's in your temple's task list. So a lot of these games, like these games from the same designer as Glory to Rome or Innovation, you have a little tableau in the middle that you're going to be tucking cards under, and which side you tuck it under indicates how you're using the card. Something you tuck on the top, it's a task. So you're going to take one of those cards, it's going to be your task. That's what you want to do for that turn, okay? And it's going to be one of those 5 actions I talk about with a person. A clerk,
Tailor,
a monk,
clerk, monk, smith.
Yep. One of those. Or pray instead, which means you're not going to take an action, you're going to draw a card instead of taking an action because you want to fill up your hand. I like
that. That's pray to get a random card.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So, and then if you have created any items that say in the morning, you would do it now. Okay? And then noontime comes along. And what you do is first look at all of your opponent's temple. If they put a task on there, you get to do that task as well. If they haven't, well. And then you're going to do your own task. Okay?
That's cool.
And if you chose a prayer action, you're going to draw a card. Then at night, you're going to perform any at night effect that you happen to have. And then you're going to have your cards in the waiting area and put it in your hand. So when you draw a card, you put it in your waiting area. You don't get to look at it until the end of your turn. So kind of like one of those things that stop somebody from looking at their hand before the end of their turn. It's like, okay, it's your turn, Evan. Let me look at what I got. So you can do a little bit of planning while it's other players' turns.
Right.
Got it.
Right, because when it comes back to my turn again, the first thing I'm going to do is discard down to 5 cards again.
Correct.
If I have more than 5.
If you have more than 5 in your hand.
Yep.
All right, so what are the possible tasks? A clerk will take a card from the craft bench, which is the bottom of your display, and move it to the sales, which is on the right side. If you took a monk action, it'll take a card from the floor, which is the area of cards in the middle of all the players, and put it to your helpers. Yep, the community card. Then there's a tailor, where you're going to return any number of cards from my hand, and then draw enough cards to your waiting area to have 5 cards total. So it's like dish your cards and have 5 more cards for it later, up to.
Yep, burn.
Yep. And the potter allows you to take cards from the floor and add it to your craft bench, which is underneath. And those are going to be materials you can use to craft stuff later.
Yeah.
And then there's the smith, which allows you to complete a work out of your hand if you got anything. Use the material from your hand. Right. The smith says, I got the stuff I need right in my hand. I'm just going to craft it.
Cool.
Okay?
All right.
So those are the different kinds of actions. Now, all of those guys can also, in addition to what I just described, craft an item of the type of material that they're related to. So a clerk could also craft paper. A monk could also do their craft with stone. The tailor could also craft with cloth. The potter can also craft with clay, and the smith could also craft with metal. It's either or. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yep,
Either do
yep.
that special ability I just talked about, or craft with that metal or the material.
Cool. All right.
And that's pretty much the gist of the game. Other than when you create an item, when I mentioned like the gift shop or the gallery, when you put it in the gift shop, it also covers or improves the things that you stick on that right side of your display. So anything you have there as in the sales department, anything in your gift shop helps your sales. Anything in your gallery helps your helpers, which you have on the left side of the board.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably more sense as we play, so let's get playing.
All right.
I
All
agree with
right.
that.
All right.
All right.
Let's
There
do
will
it.
be trivia tonight. We'll just get playing, start playing, and then we'll get into some trivia in a bit.
Cool.
So it is my turn, and it's saying it's morning, and
Yep.
I get to put the old clerk back on the top floor. So let's see.
So your task is going to be
I gotta
clerk.
shoot. I gotta choose one of the cards in my hand that I want to use as tasks.
The
And
task is the thing you're trying to build.
yep.
Okay.
All right. Let's
Cool.
go with well, a task. It's what action I want to take on my turn.
The action. Right. Right. Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna want to and I'm gonna choose this task.
All right.
I did that. And then I'm gonna make that, and I'm gonna choose I'm gonna finish my turn. So I crafted a deck of cards, which will improve my Smith actions.
All right. I guess it's Evan's turn now.
Okay. Oh boy. So I will. Don't know what exactly to do, but I'll do something. All right. I will. How do I choose this?
All right. So just so you know,
Choose a task. Okay, I see.
in the center of your display, there is an indicator showing what is in the floor. So there's a deck showing how many cards are left in the deck. And then the floor is right now showing there's a cloth, a paper rather, a stone. There is two clay and one metal. Anything that's on the floor is only used for the resources, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I did the. What did I do? I did Taylor as my task. And now it's telling me to. Oh, it's my noon. So what do I do next? Hobie's clerk, action 1 remaining. Craft a card from your hand or pray. I don't think I can craft a card from my hand. Because I think I need. Or can I? Well, it's lighting up a pink card. Maybe I could do that. And I could put it in my gallery? Gift shop?
Okay.
Not sure which one to do. Yeah, I'll just put it in the gallery. All right.
Oh,
next,
you
it's
crafted a
asking
poem.
to use a card effect to stop using card effects. So what is it? What do I have to do next? Or is it Mike's turn? It automatically went to Mike?
Is it?
Or
Nope, it
is it
says
still
your
my
turn. You might be
Okay.
Sparhawking.
Use
I
a
don't
card
know.
effect or stop using card effects. Oh, I see. Okay. This action is irreversible, no undo possible. Oh, I see. It would turn into paper if I use it. All right, no. So I want to pray. How do I pray?
Look on the prayer button.
Where's the prayer button? Prayer, where are you?
I thought I saw on the lower right side when I saw the prayer button.
Lower right. Use no effect. Oh, I see. Okay. That's what it is. All right. Pray. Yep, there it is. Got
All
my
right.
card. Finish my turn. Got it. Okay.
It's
yes,
my
that's how it
turn.
works.
All right.
Ooh, oh
So
my
it's my
goodness.
turn. So first thing I'm doing is choosing.
Clunky.
All right. Yeah, really clunky.
Very clunky.
So let's see. I have this bell. It's supposed to be made out of metal, and it's worth 3 points. It looks like. How do I make that the card I want to build? That's not the first card I play, right?
Okay, Mikey, explain again what you're trying to do.
I want to play this bell, but I want to try to get points, the 3 points that the bell is worth eventually. So I play the bell first as my task, or do I play something else? And
Well, the bell, if you want to try to craft it,
yeah,
you have to basically either craft that item using as many of that type of resources as it is. Is the bell
right.
what? Made out of what
Metal.
number? The bell is made out of
3.
metal, so it's 3.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna have to have 3 other cards,
Uh-huh.
or to say 3 cards including it that are metal in order to
Right.
craft it.
Right, but I can't put it on the field and then continue to work on it later, or
No,
Okay,
you're
got
probably
it.
gonna want to try to do collect some cards into your either your bench under your bench in order to get.
Mhm.
If those are gonna be harder to craft, so if you put it under your
Okay.
workbench, it'll
Uh-huh.
get a little easier to craft.
Okay.
Because you'll have resources there. So a potter, if you have one, or would help you take cards from the floor and add it to your craft bench. I don't know if you have one in your hand, but a potter
I
action
do.
will allow you to do that.
Okay. Right, choosing a task. I'll do that instead.
Okay.
All right. And now what's it asking me to do? Let's see. So I guess, and I'll put that into the gift shop. There we go.
All right.
All right. I think that's it. Evan.
It says player on turn fears slavery, so something else has to happen.
where-
You have one more
so
action to
because
do.
Evan took the Taylor action, I think.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You get to do that as well, which is return any number of cards from your hand and draw enough cards to your waiting area, or craft with cloth if you happen to have the cloth to craft with. If not,
you.
you can skip.
Letting me do that. Okay. Return a card from your hand to the tailor or draw cards to your waiting area. All right. So where is the option to draw the cards to my waiting area? Okay. I don't know if I did anything right here. Return a card from your hand to the tailor or draw cards to your waiting area. How do I do that? I'm not sure what that means.
so you returned. Looks like you returned a couple of cards
You
to
return a
the
couple cards
deck,
from your hand, so when you're
or
done,
at least
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
the card should be going into your waiting area.
Right, but where? How do I end my turn?
You should have an ability to stop.
Yeah, I'm looking for that.
Should be in the bottom somewhere.
On the lower right.
Turn reference, next game, action overview,
No.
Over
finish
Right.
turn.
finish turn. Try that.
Okay.
I just did another thing.
There's your
Okay.
prayer. Now you're. Yep. Now you're.
You
More
press
cards
to
are
draw
coming to
2
you.
cards in the waiting area. Now it's night.
Okay. Finish your turn.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
if you look at the display, it's telling you what is going on. Like right now, that old
Yeah.
clerk that I had underneath my task got put on the floor. So that's another crafting material that's up there.
I gotcha. Okay.
Slapian's asking if we had a chance to play Innovation by.
Oh, I
same
love
designer.
innovation.
Innovation
Yes.
is good. Yes.
Same designer.
This kind of gives me a little bit of innovation vibes, but yeah. That game, oh man, we've had some brutal games of innovation.
I haven't played
Just-
Innovation.
It's whew. It's one of those games where you start putting stuff together and it makes this incredibly insane chain of events that happens.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And it's just like whew, it spirals out of control, but it's a fun game.
We just reviewed a game like that in our latest episode.
Mhm.
Coming out in a couple weeks,
True.
which very much had that feature. Oh, I'll throw out some trivia. Here's categories: waste, craft, task, and pure chaos.
Ooh.
That one's tempting. It is
So I can
maybe
return a
doing.
number of cards from my hand. I can just pray. Yep. And I finish my turn.
Okay, now it's my turn. All right. Let me review what I can do again. It's morning. Return card down to the hand limit. I'm okay with there. Place your previous task on the floor. That happened. Perform the morning effects. I don't have any. Choose a new task from my hand. So I got to choose a task. Okay. Let's choose a task. How about let's see, how do I find out what tasks you guys have up? Mikey's got a what paper thing up?
Yeah, it has a craftsman
clerk.
up. My clerk is up, and I don't
And what
have
do
a
you have
task
up?
up.
You
Because
don't have a task
I
up.
did not take a class. I decided to pray that turn instead and get more
Oh,
cards.
interesting.
Okay.
Because
Right.
each action I chose to pass on, I got a card, so I ended up with 3 new cards.
Slapian, thank you for putting the categories up there for me. Right. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, how about no task? I will pray.
They're
Do
doing the same
the
thing in
ed
order to
thing.
get some new stuff to look at. Yep.
And all I can do is finish my turn. Right. Yep.
Yep.
So that's what happened.
All right.
It's Mikey's
So
turn
let's
now.
see. All my cards have X's on them. Reduce your hand to
Reduce your hand,
5 for
first thing you have to
returning
do.
cards. Okay. I'll
Yep.
return this card. All right. So now I can do this.
How do I
believe.
use the floor resources? How do I get those?
By either using the monk action, which will take a floor card and put it to your helper, or the potter, like Mikey just did,
What?
which will take a card from the floor and add it to your craft bench. One or the
Right.
other.
Yes. So how do I do that? Let's see
Potter,
here.
move a card from floor to your craft bench. Oh, and we'll all be able to use that
Correct.
Potter now.
Yeah.
Since,
Yeah.
he played it, we're all going to be able to copy him and follow along.
Right.
Copy
So
that.
how do I bring? So let's see. One action ring. Collect a card from the floor to your craft bench. Yes, I definitely want to do that. From the floor.
There it goes.
Yep, there's something that see, I can see Mikey now has some stone or clay rather in his craft bench.
All right.
Is there any limit what we can have in our bench?
Not really. It's just for practicality. Eventually, the game will end before, like, yeah, I got 20 things in my craft bench, but the game's
Yeah.
over.
No
so,
points.
So
Right.
those are kind of like those. So the craft bench is kind of like builds up those resources
To
for
build
to
up those
save and
resources, and it's now available. It's like lowering your threshold.
Right.
Okay.
I'd like some craft dinner.
Ah.
All right, it's morning in Ed World, and
I woke up. All right, what
good
do I gotta do?
morning.
I got too many cards in my
Discard your
hand.
cards, man. Get rid of your cards.
I gotta get rid of a card. All right,
How about we start with an easy one today? Let's do the category of craft for 200.
For 200.
An activity at summer camp.
I mean, that's pretty great. Really big area here.
Remember the category.
Craft. I mean, is it a category with 2 names? I mean, is it a thing with 2 names?
Use the word in the answer. Maybe.
Is Arthur involved in it?
Good morning. Just building things. No big deal. That's right. Ooh, Ed, put a task out. Monk.
Oh,
Right?
monk.
So we did monk. What can I do with monk? Move a card from the floor to my helpers. Ooh, I can do that. Yes. All right. First thing I gotta do is discard. I will discard this junk. Right there. You're out. Next, I will task. Oh, what does the Smith task do again? Let's have a look for that rule. Complete a work from your hand using materials. I'm not ready to do that. Card from the floor. I will, and the monk. I guess I'll use the monk for my task. Now I will. It's Mikey's what, Potter first? So that's the one I get
You're
to
always gonna
use.
start with your opponent. So I think it's like Mikey and then me. So you're gonna do
Yeah.
hit Potter first, and then my
Yep.
monk, and then your own monk.
I'm gonna take some paper stuff. Why not?
Okay,
Corner the
yeah.
market.
Yeah.
And then my own monk. Haha. Why not? Paper the world. Okay. Did that. That's it. Finished turn. I guess that's it. That's all I can do.
My turn. My turn.
This is rolling. All right. Arts and crafts. Anyone who said arts and crafts as the trivia answer is correct. That's what you do at summer camp.
Let's see. I'm gonna put.
See how the category works? The category was craft, and the answer was arts and crafts.
Um,
Mike is moving all kinds of stuff. Oh, helpers all around, right? Helper, helper, helper.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Hamburger helper.
And
Not much
finish.
left on the floor anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, right. The floor is empty. About to have some bunch of monks on the floor, or a bunch of what is the green one again? It's
Monks
stone.
are green.
Right, Slapian, if you'd like to choose some trivia, feel free. Anyone can feel free to choose some trivia. Well, we fumble our way through this game. Oh boy.
Oh, was it arts and crafts? That was the answer.
Arts and crafts was the answer.
Yes. Yep. Excellent.
Right, so
Put your monk on the task floor.
let's try taking this task.
Chaos for 200. Ready for some chaos? Pure chaos, in fact. A toxic substance produced by some animals.
I can do monk task or a monk task. So I'll do the monk task. Then
Oh, look at those cards go down. Methane, yes.
and
Well,
then yep.
I guess in a technical sense that would be correct, but Glenn is correct when he says venom. Sorry, Al, you missed the trivia day, but we just got started on the trivia, so no big deal. But the question, or the answer was a toxic substance produced by some animals, and the answer is venom. So, Glenn, you control that board.
Venom.
It is, I think, my turn, right? Let's see if I'm going to task anything here. Do I have any? How do I know? What do I have? Where's my craft bench? Yes, I can do that, right? So if I have a smith, if I play a smith, I can take something from my craft bench and put it over to my what? Sales? Is that how that works?
Right. If you have for which one?
Smith?
Smith, complete a work from your hand using material from your hand as support.
Oh, my hand. Right, right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that because I got something I can do there. So, yes, that will work. 1, 2, yep. Do I put it in my gift shop or in my gallery?
Mask.
Gift shop gives me points, right? Victory points. So that's good. And I'll finish my turn.
Okay.
I made cloth, COVID cloth masks. You gotta.
No, it's great. You can crank them out.
Glenn wants
let's see.
waste for 400. Go ahead, Mike. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Just a question. I have two clay helpers and one clay in my craft bench. So does that help me to put something that costs 3 clay out? Like how would I do that?
Okay, so the helpers.
Yeah.
Helper provides you one extra action during that task. So
Okay.
by having 2 helpers in the clay action, whenever you do the clay action, you actually get to do the Potter action 3 times. Which is one of the reasons why you were able to sweep up the board so easily last time.
Right.
Oh, was that why?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yep.
So basically, it's like getting extra bonuses on the action that the task that you chose.
Right. Let's see here. Let's see this. And so now it's saying,
I get to you in a second, Glenn. Stand by.
And if you covered your helper, he gets
uh-huh.
to give you 2 extra actions per covered helper. Covering means you have the same type of item actually created on that side. So it has to be in a gallery in order to cover your helpers.
Okay.
And then things that are on the sales side are victory points. In order to move it from your craftsman to the sales side, and if they're in the sales, they're worth victory points, and if they're covered, you get extra victory points.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. I think they actually have to be covered in order to be victory points.
Oh, okay.
For the sales do, right?
Yeah.
Right. If it's in the gift shop, you get the points. But
Right.
the sales need to be covered by items in the gift shop to earn the sales victory points as well.
Okay. My brain hurts now.
Yeah, I know. It's not intuitive.
I think I did something okay there.
Yeah, no, you're doing that.
That's kind of how I'm playing
use
this
the
whole
pinwheel.
game.
Yep.
Yep.
I saw
At night,
that.
you may return a card from your hand. If you do, you may draw a card from your way to your waiting area.
All right. So
All
I'm
right.
gonna.
Here you go, Glenn. Here's your waste for 400. Used to flush away unwanted materials. Category is waste.
Waste. Flush away unwanted materials.
Pretty straightforward, I think.
I don't know. Why am I not getting it?
Flapian got it. Wastewater.
Wastewater. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was overthinking it.
All right, Flapian, whenever you want, you got some trivia. Glenn, toilet. Yes, that's the right idea, but
Toilet.
since the category is waste, we want waste in the answer. Wastewater.
Waist deep.
What is Ed doing?
I
I
just
don't know.
crafted a doll. That's all.
What? How dare
And
you?
Instead of choosing a
Alright.
new task for
Here goes my and oh yeah, here come his cards. Ooh, that deck is going down, down, down.
Oh, it really is.
Slapian wants craft for 400. As Ed finishes, oh, he's right. He's got to dump some cards back in. All right, craft for 400.
Craft for 400.
Defined by the fact that they are made in small batches.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I
Ed's
wanted
doing
to
all
do.
kinds of stuff. Why is Ed's turn not over? It's like 80,000 things are happening. Okay. I will.
Oh man,
Oh boy.
that's their old
All right.
Smith
Can't
deck.
use Smith. Monk will let me do something. What does Monk let me do again? Monk gives me move a card from floor to helpers. Maybe. Huh. Actually, I need some cards. Maybe I'll just pray. I'll do some praying.
Pray it up.
Yeah, I gotta pray. Need more cards. More. Finish that turn.
All right, new actions available.
Slapian answered handcrafted. Glenn answered toilet with a laughing face. Handcrafted, let's see. Defined by the fact that they are made in small batches.
Oh yeah, craft beers.
Yeah, it's craft beers is actually what I was looking for. I probably should have someone said something like distilled or brewed or something like that, but that would have been a little too easy. But that's what I was going after. Craft beers. I'll give you the next craft one. It's for craft for 600. The practice of evil magic.
Did you see that? Wow. Oh, come on.
Mikey did a bunch of stuff.
I don't know if any of it was useful.
On a lot of cards.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow, down to 10 cards in the deck.
Yeah.
Remember, the Game ends if that deck runs out of cards.
Burning down the house.
That's
I guess I'll
right.
finish my turn.
Sure.
Blam.
Sleepian says, which game first craft?
Which
No, he didn't get that right. He gets bonus
game
points.
first? Yeah, I was bonus point. Pew, pew,
Bonus
pew,
points.
pew.
And speaking of bonus points, don't forget to join us tonight at 10 o'clock. If you are a patron over at our Discord channel, we will be recording an episode of Bonus Points, and we invite you to come and listen to us as we record that special podcast just for you, the patrons.
Patron only podcast.
Tonight
Bonus
at 10
points.
o'clock.
Yeah.
All right.
Bonus
I'm gonna
points.
try.
Sleepy and controls trivia board. Haha, I got no task, so nobody gets to sponge off of me.
All right, I'm gonna.
But Ed, did you take the
Oh yeah, but I already have a mask out,
Forge
so actually
task there?
that stops people. I should have
What's
done
the
a
score
task.
anyway?
All right, I'm learning. I'm figuring this out.
We don't even have any idea what the score is yet, huh?
And then.
Waste for 1,000?
Whoa, waste for
Okay.
1,000.
Waste. Here we go.
Answer is waistline.
You do this in Margaritaville again.
And I finished it. I made some chopsticks. Metal chopsticks. Yay!
Nice.
You did.
Yep.
Instead of discarding your previous task, you may move to your sales. Ooh. All right, I got to get rid of something.
So you guys want to know what the victory points are?
Yeah.
Do I?
On the display, there's the little stars next to your name. And
Okay.
you want to know how to get them?
How?
All right. The value of those items you craft, so every time you craft an item, whether it's in a gallery or a gift shop, it's that many points. Okay?
Okay. Where's my score?
Okay.
Your
Then
two scores.
the value of your covered sales. So anything you move to the sales that are covered by something that's in your gift shop, you get that.
Okay.
Then there's a back order for each type of material. See whether whoever has the most sales, covered or uncovered, that may count the cards of that type in their hand as back orders. So it's a tie, no one scores points for it.
Oh.
And then there's some things that give you extra bonus points, but something like the scroll or the teapot, they'll tell you like, oh, you get bonus points.
Okay.
Right. And Sleeping, you're correct. You are wasting away in Margaritaville.
Yeah. Again.
Again. Good job with waste. Oh my gosh, why do I have so many cards?
Oh, reduce
Look at all
your
that.
hand size. Here.
Crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 8 cards in my hand. Yikes.
All right. I don't know what's
Well, you
happening
add them
right
back
now.
to the deck when you have too many. So.
I gotta get something over in my gift shop that's paper.
Mm.
Gift shop. What's the gift shop one? Car helpers. Car Florida craft bench. Oh, yeah. I see. All right, I gotta play a Smith coming up. All right, I'm gonna throw out the next trivia. We're gonna go to task for 200.
All right. And finish.
It follows a tisket.
I know that one.
Most people might know that one.
I don't even want to say it because
The category is task. Sleeping's laughing. A tasket. Yes.
Tasket. Yes, a tisket, a tasket. Something yellow
Wasn't
basket.
that easy to come up with 5 task-related kind of trivia things? It wasn't that easy.
A taskmaster.
What is a Trisket?
A Trisket.
Glenn Trisket.
I'm going to use my doll in order to move Mikey's task to become my task. Yay!
Hey!
What? Is that how'd that work? Oh yeah, you gotta
Rude.
read the powers of all these
It
cards on
is
top of
rude.
everything. Oh my
There's a lot
gosh.
to read here.
This is
I am,
dense.
to
This
be
game is
honest, guys, I'm
dense.
super lost. I'm really lost right now.
I'm not so much lost as I am overwhelmed.
I just don't
There's
know
a
what I'm
difference.
trying to do and how I'm doing it.
I know. I'm just doing things because things are happening.
Yeah, right.
Like, hey, this is moving, and I'm gonna get, I think,
I
points for
need to
that.
see this thing in person. Like,
All right. Yeah. Having it in person would be.
Yeah,
Just
just
cards are easier to read when they're in your hand as opposed to kind of on a screen when they have all
Yeah.
these word details and
what
stuff.
makes the game complex is not just the interaction, but each card has its own unique power. Every card
Yeah.
is unique.
Yep. There's only 7 cards left, so I hope it ends soon.
Dump that. Well, I'm about to put some cards back in the world there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
don't worry, I'll keep on building some cards, so
I'll
get more points.
That.
Cool. What are my points? Where do I see them? I don't see them.
The stars.
Yeah. I don't see my score though. I see your score and Evan's score.
Place your preview task on the floor. I did that. Perform them in morning effect. I have a morning effect.
Aren't they supposed
in
to be
the
all
morning,
together?
You may restock the floor from the top of the deck until there are 3 cards on the floor. So how do I do that? I guess I just click on that card. Action is irreversible. Yes, do it. Good. So I actually got an extra little piece there. All right. So choose new task from my hand. Right. Task time. I think, what did I say? I needed a smith because I was going to take something directly out of my hand and put it into my... Right? I'm going to make that and put it into sales. How do I put it into sales? The gift shop is sales, right? Same thing, I suppose. Yeah, that's it. All right. Now an effect. Oh, paper. After you complete a paperwork, you may return it. If you do, complete the top card of the deck for free.
Oh, that's fun.
Should I do that?
Papers are chumpy. You're either going to get another paper or something better.
Well, yeah, then I'm going to do that. Woohoo, what did I get? I got cloth. So that is better.
There you go. That's a little better. Point better.
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe I'll try throwing it over in the gallery. See if that helps me. Okay, right. Then I can... Now it wants me to do some... Yep, now I might make my umbrella.
You make some socks.
Got some socks.
And I'll put that over there. And I think that's my whole turn. All right, well, I kind of figured what about something to do, and it happened, so that was good.
Yeah, good.
Not bad.
So I'll do that.
All right. Let's give you some more trivia here. What do I want to give you?
All right.
That's for 800, okay? It can travel over water or land.
Wait, what did I do? Whoops.
Is there...
There we go. To your prayer action, you may draw 3 cards to your waiting area. If you do, place them there too. Cool. And at night, you may do that. I'll just do it because I can. And I'm going to draw something new. And I'll finish. Boop. Kablam.
Blammo.
Blammo.
Slapian got it. Hovercraft is correct.
Hovercraft. There you go.
Hovercraft. Very
It's
good.
a type of
Glenn says, sorry,
cheese.
what was the category? It was craft for 800, Glenn.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Has something to do with mac and cheese. Craft.
Glenn, why don't you take the next trivia category? Anything you want. We still have craft for 1,000 is still there, and we've got pure chaos all over the place.
A German band
more
with the
tasks.
heavy sound.
It has 20 points.
Where's my points? I don't even know.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have. But can you guys see my score? What's my score?
At 7 for Mike.
7. I literally have no idea what's going on right now. I'm serious.
From the top of the deck to the floor, you do convert them.
There's only 2 cards, 3 cards left in the deck now.
All right, how do I get? Oh shoot! I need to figure out what Monk does now. Move a card from the floor to helpers. It doesn't help. All right. Glenn is asking for the highest remaining chaos one, which is chaos for
Chaos
1,000.
for 1,000.
It's pure chaos for 1,000. And this is the hardest question of the night, definitely.
Right.
In popular belief, it rains on this day. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me say it again. In popular belief, if it rains on this day, it will rain for 40 days.
St. Swiggin's Day? Don't tell me I'm wrong.
If Mike gets that right, that's impressive.
Oh my
But
goodness.
we'll wait. All right, it's my turn, it says.
It would be really impressive if I said the wrong answer and still got it right anyway. That would be very impressive.
All right, in the morning, add a card
God,
from the
there's
top
only
of the
one
deck
card
to the
left.
floor. If you do, you may convert a matching helper into a sail. Ooh, let's do it. Why wouldn't I do it? Oh, I don't have a matching helper, do I? No, I don't. Oh well. But now there's some stuff. All right. So now, confirm game end.
What?
That's it. We're done.
It's it? Because the last card went.
Oh, you took the
So it
last
like
card?
stops. It like freezes. Like I don't get to play out my last hand or something.
Triggered.
This is
I'd
it.
ask you if you want to trigger it, yeah.
That's it. Game over.
Oh, I got 9 points. One distance from the last active player.
Holy moly. That was sudden.
That was very
Mike,
sudden.
I got 9 points too. We did equally bad.
Yeah, wow.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah, Ed, I did not know what I was doing the whole time. I'm not gonna lie. I was just, if something was red, I just clicked on it and see what happens.
And Mike, you were very close. You were pretty technically right. St. Swithin's Day.
Oh, darn it. I was so close.
I know. I call it St. Swiggin's Day too.
Yeah, me too. I couldn't
St.
remember the real
Swithin's
name of
Day.
it. Darn it.
St. Swithin's Day.
I was so close.
I'm glad we got that piece of trivia. All
Oh
right.
my goodness.
Okay. So the game, yeah.
Okay.
Right. What happened? We're gonna have to maybe go back and talk.
I don't know.
Obviously, we'll be reviewing this in
Right,
a
right.
upcoming
Well,
episode.
I
don't know
actually
how.
have the physical version of this. Mikey, we actually played the physical version of this game before.
I know. I
You
feel like I
played
did
this?
really good in the physical version. That's why I recognize the name. I played the physical version. I did well.
Yep.
This online, even a game I've already played, I have no idea what's happening right now.
And frankly, this view of how they did this in Yucata is
Really
so
terrible.
not how the game looks. I mean,
No.
other than the cards, there's the tableau. There's no tableau, right?
No.
It's just a bunch of letters, numbers, colons, and
Like a symbol that has-
broke it down to resources for you. Now having seen it, I see what it's doing. But it's like, number of helpers you have. Okay, number of sales. What's in your craft bin? I can see it, but normally there would be cards there. You see.
Yeah, a stack.
Oh, this
You
is
see a stack
terrible
of cards.
online.
Yeah.
I'm already reviewing this as
Oof.
online version terrible.
Yeah,
we might
me
have
too.
to try to replay this a little in
This was
person.
unrecognizable
Because I don't
online.
want to necessarily give this thing a negative kind of feedback if
Right,
the game
just for the
itself
online
really
use.
does play better than this,
So
better
you're-
than it does at Yucata.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially because it's Yucata, they don't really care if
We
you
may have
like
to-
the
yeah.
way it's-
I
And it
was
is
gonna say,
technically
it
like a
might be-
30-minute game, so
it
it's
might
a
be
quick game.
too Yucata for you.
Yeah, really, this one really is too
gosh.
Yucata for me, for sure. Well, yeah, let's play it in person again. I know I played it. That's why I said when we looked it up tonight, I'm like, this game sounds really familiar. But then when I saw the interface, I'm like, what the heck am I looking at?
Yeah, it
Fantastic.
also plays similarly to Glory to Rome.
Yeah, Glory to
I
Rome is the
remember
one I've
that.
seen
No,
it compare.
You have stacks
That-
of cards on top of each other in Glory to Rome, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I find I played them both, and I find Glory to Rome to be a little more intuitive than this one.
Yeah.
Interesting. All
Yeah,
right,
I played both.
save the review. Save the review.
Yes, yes,
Yep.
yes.
For an upcoming episode of Which Game First. We are Which Game First, a board game podcast. Thank
Yep.
you very much
Thanks,
for watching
everybody.
this video and watching us fumble our way through this game online.
Mottainai.
And again, reminder, patrons, come join us 10 o'clock over at our Discord channel, and we'll be talking some bonus points over there. So we'll see you in a little while.
Later, everybody.
Later.
Good night.
Mhm.
Bye.
No, Mike just